My name is Mike Wooldridge. I'm a user interface programmer at the California Digital Library. I'm going to be talking about our web archiving service that we've been developing with the University of North Texas and NYU. Tracy Seneca, my colleague, talked a little about it on Tuesday at a lightning talk. And she kind of talked about what we've learned in interacting with the users, our QA testers. I'm going to talk about a little about the features that allow us to analyze the captured content in the system. And focus of our project, we're not out to capture the entire web, every 2 months. It's more of capturing niche parts of the web, and we've focused on government and political websites, election sites, political organizations, city, state, government websites, as well as event captures. So websites that pop up suddenly around, a sudden event, a disaster, Hurricane Katrina or California wildfires. And just quickly, the workflow is you go in, you need to define the websites you're interested in capturing, enter in the URL, specify whether it's just a one-time capture or whether you want to capture them daily, weekly, monthly. Then the system captures the sites. We use Heritrix, Internet Archive's Heritrix, to do the crawling. And once the crawls are completed, you can go in and review the results, figure out if what you got is what you expected, whether you need to tweak the settings to be more broad or more narrow. And once that's done, you can create topic-specific collections and add content piecemeal into. So looking at some of the features that allow you to analyze what you've gotten. If you're familiar with Heritrix, when you do a capture, you get back lots of reports, about 10 different reports. And one of the challenges we had is sort of surfacing the useful, interesting information from those reports for our user base, and sort of creating a useful user interface for that. So we kind of do that on the overview page. It allows you to check robot.txt information, see what content was ignored on the sites, and you can also search the captured content, and that's powered by Nutch underneath the hood. And while you're searching, you can add specific files to your collections that you've defined. You can also browse the content, filter by MIME type, sort, and then we also have a feature that allows you to compare captures. If you're doing daily captures, weekly captures, odds are you're not interested in analyzing content that hasn't changed. So you can take pairs of captures, dump them into this comparison interface, and the content goes into one of 4 buckets, kind of a changed section, which shows you what's changed from older capture to the newer capture. What's new, what wasn't there before but that is now, what's missing, and as well as what hasn't changed between captures. And that allows you to stick just the changed and the new content into the collections that you're building. And one other feature we've created is the ability to map captured content. And it's a mashup of taking the Heritrix logs, Google Maps, and a database that maps IP addresses to latitude, longitude coordinates. And what you get when you mash those up is a map of the servers that were involved in the capture. And this is just a simple map of the BBC, capture the BBC domain. You see cluster of servers over the United Kingdom, but then a significant amount of content coming from the United States. Another example is a broad capture of Middle East political organization sites. And there are servers that exist in the Middle East serving up this content, but there's as many, probably more, serving the content from Europe. And if you were to pan out a little more, there's even more servers in the United States. So it's just another way to view sort of the information you're getting out of the captures. And that's it.